Hello everyone, welcome to the very first lesson of Research Methodology Complete course. My name is Said Mansoor Rahimi and I'm your instructor throughout this complete course. Whether you are working as a professional in an organization or you are studying your bachelor degree, master degree or your PhD at university, you need to conduct some types of research project. For example, you may need to write a manuscript about a situation or you may need to write your thesis or dissertation. In these kind of research projects, you need to be familiarized with different methods, techniques, and tools that exist in the research methodology. And this course is all about giving you the grasp of these methods, techniques, and tools. In this lesson, I am going to give you a high level sense of what research is all about. And this is one of the most obvious questions that you may encounter before starting a research project. You need to know that what is a research and what is not a research. The word research is composed of two other words, the word re and the word search. The prefix re means again, over again, or anew, and the word or the verb search means to examine something critically, to examine something carefully and closely. And together they mean a systematic investigation to find answer to problems. It's a predetermined, structured investigation or inquiry that allow us to find solutions to some type of problems. So if we define the research, we say that research is a structured inquiry that utilizes acceptable scientific methods to solve problems and creates new knowledge that's generally applicable. Structured in this definition means that the steps that we are going to conduct in a research is predetermined. It's already defined and it's systematic. During the research, we use methods, tools, and techniques that are already validated. They are scientific, and we use these methods, tools, and techniques to solve a specific problem. During the research, we first define the problem itself, and then we use some methods, some tools, and techniques to find solutions to that problem. And the result and the finding of our research may be a new knowledge that's generally applicable, that's applicable to the real world. So, research is a structured inquiry that utilizes acceptable scientific methods to solve problems and creates new knowledge that's generally applicable. During a research project, we are about to perform some specific tasks. For example, before we start a research project, we need to define the problem that we are going to address. If the problem is not clear, we don't know that what to research and which type of data should we collect. So, one thing that can help us to determine the objective and the aim of our research is the problem that we are dealing with. So, defining a problem is a crucial and critical task for a research. This is the very first step in a research. A researcher should know that what's the problem, and he or she should define the problem clearly and carefully. And after the researcher define the problem, the researcher may make some type of speculation or hypothesis about the solutions for the problem. And then the researcher may collect data about the problem, about the variables, about the various aspects of the problem. After the researcher collect the data about a problem, then the researcher analyze the data. It mine the most important data that's relevant to the problem and help the researcher to find solutions for the problem. And then the researcher suggests the solutions for the problem. After the researcher suggested the solution, he or she may validate the hypothesis that he already made about the problem, whether the hypothesis is valid or not. And every research has some type of findings. These findings may deduce conclusions. These findings may solve the problem and may improve the situation. So these are some of the common tasks that we are going to conduct during a research. So research is an integral part of your practice. Uh, in today's world, whether you're working as a professional in a university or you're working as a manager, administrator, or a supervisor in a community, you need to be familiarized with research methods, techniques, and tools in order to improve the daily practice in your community. And research is a way to gather evidence about various aspects of your daily practice. So, in today's world, every task that's done in organization, it's based on evidence. That's called evidence-based practice. So, in every part of a professional work, we need to be familiarized with various techniques, methods, and tools that exist in the research methodology. For example, if you work as a healthcare, for example, as a doctor in a hospital, you need to ask yourself various questions. For example, you may ask yourselves, how many patients do I see every day? And what are some of the most common conditions that's prevalent among my patients? So these type of questions are should be asked by a professional in a health community system. For example, you may ask that what are the causes of these conditions that's prevalent among my patients? So to answer these type of questions, you need to know the research. You need to know that what are the methods, techniques, and tools to deal with this type of questions. Or if you work as a sales manager, you may ask yourself that what's the best strategy to promote the sale of a particular product? Or how many salesperson do I need for advertising this type of product or selling this type of product on my customers? And what's the effect of a particular advertising campaign on the sale of this product? So these are the type of questions that you may need to answer to be able to improve your daily practice. Or if you are working as an IT manager in the field of IT, you may ask yourself that how to improve the strength of Wi-Fi signals. What are some of the ways to secure a typical communication channel? And what are the causes of a specific cyber attacks? You may ask yourself more than these questions. These are the questions that you may encounter if you are working in the field of IT. So in every part of your daily practice, in every part of your daily profession, you need to be familiarized with different research methods, techniques, and tools to conduct a successful research and find solutions and improve your daily practice. So in this lesson, we talk about research, that what's a research, and uh, what are some of the tasks that we are performing in a research. And in the next lesson, we will talk about the types of research. I hope this would be informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.